Oh my god, it's a bat! Word. What's up, Lo? What's up, Lizard? I have this shit way too loud to be talking over. We back part 2. Yup, part 2 of today's stream. Would be part 2 of playing Metroid Prime. If not for the fact that, I don't know, I guess I accidentally deleted the ROM that I had when Chrono was here. When my good friend Gigadonk, my apprentice Gigadonk was here, whose video we did together is taken off, got 2.5k views. Hell yeah, the trans debate is over. Gigadonk up to 250 subs. Big ups. When she was here, we played some Metroid Prime, and initially she was playing, and then realized that she doesn't actually know this game well enough to play it and comfortably talk at the same time. And so we ended up giving up, and she switched over to Super Metroid, which she then plowed through in like fucking under 2 hours or some shit. It was crazy. Under 3 hours, whatever. It was under 2:30. I know that. Yeah, it was under 2.5 hours. It was a crazy run. As somebody who's not like a speed runner or anything, you know, just a casual player of Super Metroid. And it made me think, like, I'd love to be able to do that. And the only game I can imagine doing it with is this one, Metroid Prime, because every time she handed the controller over to me, I felt locked in. Yes, I'm playing on an emulator. Hello to Uzu, Rocky, Luna, Pretty Cure, Genki, and Sienna on YouTube, and Airy Rude Boy. Anyway, I guess I have to do all the fucking tutorial shit again. I really was hoping I wouldn't have to do this first 10 minutes. But, you know, whatever. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, however long this first section is supposed to take. I guess I can't skip the opening. No, I don't want the random Discord message pop-ups. That needs to get out of there. Space. It's ass out here. I really hate my dad, says really hate my dad. That's probably facts. I can't imagine that's not facts. Shout out Nisa, who says boom bap cat, boom bap rap, boom bap cat, brrr, or something like that. This and Dread are the only Metroids you've played. Are you ill? I am an ill spitter on the mic, if that's what you're asking. Alright, I'm gonna fully immerse myself in the legendary world of Metroid Prime. Tell me how the audio is. Can you hear the game? Does it sound okay? Because this music is a big part of the appeal of this game. Zero Suit Samus fan art have you in a chokehold. I don't really like Zero Suit Samus. Not that she's not like a cool design in and of herself or whatever, but she just, I don't believe that's what's under this, you know, like they made her too like sexy and not like butch enough, in my opinion, compared to what I think should be. Like, she looks like she should be like a linebacker chick, you know, like should be a big woman. Oh right, I gotta shoot him, not scan him. Gotta scan this thing. I already did that. I love how there's that like loud generator noise just kind of humming in the background, and then you shoot those things and you hear it shut down, and it's like, oh, now it's quiet. Deck Alpha, emergency evacuation area. Current status, environment unstable. Well, that's good to know. Reactor core and propulsion, environment normal. Well, that's also good, right? Yeah, okay. Entrance to airlock. I didn't realize every specific door had its own text. That's kind of fucking nuts. I can't scan this little thing. Alright, we've been told the emergency evacuation area is not in a stable state. So let's go in guns blazing. Alright. Clear. Anything we need to look at? Escape pod entrance. The vessel already jettisoned. Evacuation occurred 6 hours prior to my arrival. Okay, so we know that this all happened 6 hours ago. Entrance to Deck Alpha Access Hall. Morphology Space Pirate. Status death caused by acidic burns to body. Chemical type unknown. Escape pod launch coordinates. Talon 4, Research Command Center. Well, that's where we're going to be going. Tail section possesses a mouth-like orifice, most likely used for birthing offspring. Escape pod 3 launched, 4 launched, 7 launched. So, there's got to be one that didn't launch, right? Maybe not. Umbilical Hall. That's an interesting phrasing. Electric Wings at $3 says, watch Banshee kill all predators featuring Zand. Alright, I guess we'll do that. Let me figure out how to save state real quick. Emulation, yeah, sweet. Okay, kill all predators featuring Zand. I hope this isn't something that will be copyright protected and get the stream taken down. Let's find out. Is there not a music video for this, just a song? This one's got Yandere on it. Okay. Sounds an awful lot like Ada Rook. Is this Ada Rook related somehow? No, it doesn't sound like her actually. Just somebody who sounds like her. Oh yeah, I should probably turn up the stream desktop volume for this part. Ooh. Ooh, I really like the vocal layering there. Decapitating, very nice. Decapitating, very nice.
Mess up or you wanna see messed up? We'll see a drop call. Let's raise up in elevation.
Yeah, this is fucking hard. I like it. Go ahead and share that with my Discord server. Don't know what monitor it's going to open on. Oh, right, I closed it because it was making annoying pop-ups on my game. Let's see. We love music. Plop that in there. See if I can't get someone else to listen to that too. Metroid Prime, $1.50 a minute. Game so good, people pay to watch you play. Nope, just playing Metroid for free. In fact, let's get back to it. Yeah, that was sick. I will definitely be listening to that a lot more times. Space pirate. Status: death caused by excessive blunt trauma to cranium. Ouch. Entrance to map facility. That feels like such a like CSI phrasing. Like, I feel like this is that era, you know, when TV had all the crime scene investigation, science jargon type shit going on. I'm a ball now. I'm not a ball no more. Let's hear that fucking jingle. The jingle we all live for in Metroid. Actually, that wasn't the jingle I was thinking of, but that's also cool. Whee! Cool, I got a map. I don't remember how I opened the map. There we go. Alright. It's a straight line, pretty much. Frigate exterior hull stable and fully functional. That's nice. Ground zero area secure. Crater radiation readings normal. Alright. Parasitic infestation has been detected in the ventilation systems of decks Gamma and Beta. Yeah, we're gonna find out about that. 2 parasite queen specimens have become volatile on deck Beta. All security personnel should report to the biotech research area. Well, that's where I'm gonna have to fight fucking everybody while they deal with the other one. After I've killed the first one. Energy conductor unit has been damaged. Cute though. Oh, maybe I can't open that yet. After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. The carapace is quite resilient, able to resist the attacks of many predators. Oh, it's telling me how to fight the boss. Combat mutation applications are complete. The primary legs of this creature possess galvanized tips, allowing it to penetrate any known alloy. Parasite egg in pupa stage. Its tough exoskeleton protects it from mother's acidic embryonic fluid. The fluid sacs in the mouth enlarge after mutation. This allows for increased production of the corrosive bile. So these things are born in a, or like, not born so much as developed in a vat of acid inside of their mother. Projection of phazon compound detected. Okay, this is the one actually that's gonna end up fighting everyone later, I think, right? I don't know. I think I come back through this room later and it's all fucked up. It could be just a different room, I'm not sure. Oh, missile ammo. Oh. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Zebs has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead. I forgot to turn the game volume back down. Either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. This is about what I did in previous games, I believe. Research frigates Orpheon, Syriacus, and Valparaiso were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No sign of pursuit from the hunter. Well, you're about to get a sign. Fuck that thing. I knew there was some kind of enemy in here. Phazon batch increases the acid production in the saliva ducts of parasite larvae. In other words, this thing's gonna spit acid at you when you're fighting it. It looks like they were about to remove, like they were cleaning the tank basically and it got out, is what it seems like happened here. You fight those things way the fuck later in the game. Harmless unless encountered in large numbers. Well, don't that just predict what's gonna happen? Scan everything. Probably a good way to get a lot of these that are tougher to get later on, unless you have to scan them twice. I don't know. This is a good way to know what you're going to be fighting throughout the game too. Just show up to Talon and you already know all the fucking creatures that are there. Leaf Blady with $45 says to watch from 0 to 3022 of Magia Record game all transformations. Okay, we can do that. Alright. Let me pause my emulation here. How many of that fucking yellow shirt do you have? I just have the one, but I wash it often. It's from OK Cider Company, Oklahoma Cider Company in Oklahoma City. But it's like my favorite shirt. It's the one I most associate with being Trixie, like the personality of Trixie the Golden Witch. Also, it's kind of golden. You see how it matches the Golden Butterflies logo down there? Kind of creates a nice visual consistency between me and the butterfly. The Butterfree, if you will. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna watch Magia Record game all transformations. Starting from 30 seconds in. How can there be so many? How can there be an hour and a half of transformations from this? Literally, how? How can there be so many? What is this game? Oh wait, no, that's a little too far forward. Okay. So she kind of strikes a pose. That wasn't really a... Okay, that was the end of hers. I see. Alright, let's see what we got. Fire. Okay. Not a very complicated transformation. It was only really the hair ornament that appeared. Oh, I like that. I love the chain. Love the goggles. Yeah, she's fucking adorable. That one was lit. Also, I like her a lot. Okay. Cool so far. Oh, that's cute. She's in like a changing room, but it's a shield. Oh, that's adorable. And she's adorable. Leaf Blady just paid you to make a video, Kamugi? That's a sick fucking sword. Very clean. Start from the beginning, but you told me to... Oh, from 0 to 3022, not from 0:30 to... Okay, I see. Sorry. I'll just skip ahead of those ones we watched. Okay. I like the crossbow bit. Her design is cool. I like the hood. Okay. This is a little bit more standard Maho Shoujo transformation. Oh. Sad girl. Okay, that was cool. Okay, so that was the two that we had missed. Those two are way better than this one. That third one's like not nearly as good as any of the others so far. Okay. No, we already saw this, but that's okay. I like it. She's got a sick sword. Okay, did we get this far? I don't remember this. Okay. Oh, nice rack. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, she's really cute. Oh, I like the falling leaf transition. Nice hat. I love the music on that one. Also, she's cool. I missed Iroha. Wait. Or did you say this before I went back through? I saw all these girls. Yeah, I saw all of them. Iroha was the first. Okay, I see. Will I review the Trixie drawing you made? Yes, absolutely. After I do these other things. Oh, there they all are. Wait a minute. Is this a transformation? Is this Madoka's transformation? They just went like ridiculously all out with hers. I mean, I guess fair. Okay, yeah. Kind of like not much in the way of the actual, but I guess that's kind of like how her transformation is in the show, right? It just happens at the very end. All at once. Interesting. Whoa. I really like the music on this one. Yeah. Very cool edit. It's mommy. She's alive again. Oh, this is cute. Oh, that's a great outfit. And that's also a great outfit. They were like, we can't pick one cute outfit for her. We're just going to give her, like, a whole wardrobe. I like that she got to at least have her twin tails, like, spark out. Whoa. Oh, very Yuki Kajiura. She is on fire. Yeah, that was hard. Interesting that the other girls are in hers. She got thrown into bed. Why is she just getting tossed around by everybody? That was adorable. That's really cool that she starts with long hair and then it gets short too. I like that. That was fun. I guess she's transforming again. It broke. Whoa. She's see-through. Her whole fucking skin came off. And she broke. That was sick. Very Land of the Lustrous coded, that one. This fucking beat is crazy. I would rap over this. I forgot about her. She cute though. This is drippy as fuck. Is she like Igor from Persona, but as an anime girl, or the other, like the woman that's with Igor from Persona? I like the regal, like sort of knightly music on this one. Oh, she's cool. I've definitely not seen her before. Okay. I love her jacket. Oh, that's fucking cool. Oh my god. I really want this outfit. I would absolutely wear that. That's fucking cool. It's like a robe dress. She's also got the thigh highs and then like skimpy little like corset dress underneath. That's mad cute. Metal. Alright, let's go. I don't know what the deal is with all the cubes. She's interesting, I guess. I need to know more about that one. This is giving Ramelia Scarlet. Definitely feel like there's a few girls who have like a little bit of a Toho slant to them. Is she a college student? Is her thing being the Maho Shoujo college? What's the word I'm looking for when you graduate? I guess graduate's the word I want. She's Maho graduate. This music is very pleasant. Oh, I love her outfit. That's another one I'd really love to wear. She's so tiny though. Oh, great shoes. I love that effect on the underside of her hair. She almost looks too much like Amelia from ReZero, but her shoes and her hair are so fucking cool. I don't know how I feel about the diamonds like showing skin between here. This is a little strange, but I'll allow it. She got like a whole dance. Not really a transformation there, more like just a dance. Oh, wait, is she going again? I guess she's got a couple of dances. Oh shit. Whoa. Is this the drug addict witch? Magical girl? Is this acid? Is this Maho acid fucking... What in the actual glitch? Okay, is it Hatsune Miku? What was that? They didn't even show her whole body. Okay, she looks cool as fuck. Oh my god. I know half of y'all gotta be screaming like literally my waifu right now, right? This is like, where's Amy? This is Amy's taste to a T, I feel like. Oh, it even has smoke that comes out of the thing. It's like a giant pipe. That's crazy. Kinda cute, I guess. Eh. I like her skirt. The skirt's really cute. I like the leggings. I don't know if I think it all goes together perfectly, but it's still very cute. I like the hat too. The hat adds a lot. Crazy maid girl. Alright, kind of generic. Camera girl. It's the student reporter archetype. Oh, that's cool. I would definitely, well, I don't know if I'd wear that, but I would definitely hang out with someone who wore that and tell them how cool their outfit is. This is also really adorable. She's like a scientist and she got a big old bag of fucking beakers and shit. This is hilarious. Very fighting game character. Oh, big ass halberd. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Yeah, she's cool. It's literally Asuna. Like, with black hair. Okay. Oh, she's adorable. Wish we could have seen more of her outfit. She's the most like Hidamari sketch looking character I feel like we've seen so far. Succubus girl? Okay. No. I've seen too many better succubus girls to really think she's that cute. I don't think she's that cute at all, actually. She's... Alright. Flaming it up in the wok. Cook girl. I'll take it. She's got the, like, the chef outfit that... I don't know where that chef outfit, like, comes from. That specific design. But there's another anime that everyone dresses, like, exactly like that, too. Big hammer. Wait, show her again. There we go. Okay. This she would be like a good fit for Yume Kui Mary, if anyone remembers that manga. I love the gigantic hammer. I can't help feeling like there's got to be like a bunch of Toho Dojin artists like making OCs for this or something. Okay, that was a weirdly abrupt one. She's kind of generic. She definitely gives like monk fighter like archetype from a game, but then she's got the like the mini corset. I don't think that part looks good on her. I don't think that was necessary. Okay, reflecting pool, resolute. Oh, samurai girl. I didn't like how frilly the top was on that. It was an odd take on samurai girl to me. Generic. Okay. Big scissors. Okay. Her outfit wasn't that interesting, but I like the scissors. Another water girl. She's got Wolverine claws. China dress. Yeah, like the way that they've tried to take the Chinese and Japanese like traditional outfits and Madoka-ize them by just like putting a lot of frills on them, I don't know. That doesn't really do it for me. Are frills that mandatory to the Madoka design schema? No, boring. Okay, I like this dress. She has an interesting demeanor about her. Just like, I don't want to be here. It's like the look she's giving. Very like revealing, like something the way her outfit is and the way her attitude is feel very different from one another. But at the same time, she kind of reminds me of Mint Salad a little bit. Yeah, she's cute. Okay, Gundam girl. Alright, she's just what's her fuck from Madoka, not Madoka, fucking Nanoha Strikers, not Strikers. Yeah, Strikers, right? Is that the third season? Okay, Angel girl, cute. Is she gonna wear clothes? She is. I like it. It's a neat little one piece. Generic. Also, ReZero face. I didn't really see her outfit. Maybe they weren't proud of that one. Their axe is cool. Yeah, we're starting to get into a lot of girls where they have like a kind of a sick looking weapon, but then the outfit is just kind of whatever. Uh-oh, time's going backwards. Okay. We're in like a whole movie now. Subaru, yes, thank you. Oh wait, hold on, that was fucking adorable. We have to go back. If I could redo childhood, this is what it would have looked like, I think. a transformation for all 3 of them at once. Interesting. Uh-oh, what kind of tragic fate has befallen their friendship in the present? Oh, this is fucking adorable. No, they're still friends. They're still homies. No tragedy at all. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's Madoka. There must be something wrong. Okay, well, that was fucking... That was randomly way better than, like, the preceding 10. Cowgirl. She's cute. I feel like I could, like, actually... Like, I could actually imagine just seeing this girl, like, at a bar or something. Okay, whoa. Those are some sick fucking Tonfa guns? Tonfa blasters or something? I don't know how I feel about... Is she wearing like a bodysuit and then underwear over it? Or is she... Is that part... Or is she painted... Is she wearing body paint and underwear? I'm not really... This one's a little weird. It's a scanty... Okay, I like her bow. She's cute. Oh, I like her face. And I'm always a fan of puffy shorts. You give me some puffy shorts, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah. Butt, ass. Is this Vivid Red Operation? Okay, interesting. This is a much better use of... I'm noticing we're moving in a direction of, like... more and more scantily clad designs. This is starting to feel a lot more Strike Witches than Madoka. Okay, this is back to form. Back to form. A properly dressed young lady. Actually, she's wearing so many clothes. Very Pandora Hearts to me. Even more so than usual for Madoka Magica. Alright, we got 3 girls again. They're all going in together, or at least 2 of them did. Okay, I guess 2 are magical girls and one's just their homie then in that case. Oh, this is neat. Alright, it's Smeargle, but as a girl. I like her. She's cute. She looks nice. Alright, heavy. I like the shoes. Oh, interesting. I really like her pants. And her hair. Yeah, she's cool. The colors are a little much, but I feel like in the right context it can work. Also, she got booty. Totally generic. Octopus. She pulled the toothpick out of her octopus and it made giant. It turned into a giant toothpick, I guess. Her outfit's kind of boring. I like the like yellow trim offsetting the teal. That's neat. I think they should have done more of it, like maybe in the bow instead of the bow having these white lines, which I don't think look good. Also, there's too many shades of blue involved here. Too many shades of blue and green involved here. I think they overdid it. But I love the big toothpick thing. Kind of like an alt take on Mommy to me. This feels like an unused Mommy design. like when Clefairy was white instead of pink or whatever. Who am I thinking of? No, Kirby. Kirby was white instead of pink. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, neat. Okay. I like what they did with this like long half skirt. The trimmings, this could have easily been fucked up, but it looks pretty good. Also, I like her big blocky hair and her fucking evil wizard staff and these huge sleeves that are like black roses or something. Preposterous, but it kind of works. Okay, she's a vampire. It's now a flash puppet. What happened? What happened? Why was that one so much more shit? Okay, this one's a little more exciting. Is this a Kickheart reference? Okay, cool. I like her. I wish they showed her outfit more, but I like her. I feel like we're in like a... Oh, she's cool as shit, actually. We're in like a ninja arc or something. Pack. I love her. I would absolutely watch a whole anime about this character. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I like that. Whoa. She looks fucking mystical. She looks badass. Kinda generic. Kinda boring. Okay. She's fine. I like the vine growing up her leg. That's neat. Sad girl. Really sad girl. Oh, she's an Oni. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this one's fucking suffering. It's giving Painwheel from Skullgirls. Oh, no. It's giving Antihemimia. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I was expecting her to become something much darker after all that, but this is cute. Hey, you thought Homura had it rough. Yeah, she looks despondent and traumatized, but cute. Alright, big band. Determination. Ooh, golden sword. Yeah, alright. Yeah, she's sick. That was fun. Coke ad? Did Coke pay for this? Flame scorched everything. She's a devil girl with a flamethrower. That's pretty fun. What's with the seductive way they had the hose going through her legs there? Oh, she's a pyromaniac. I see. They want us to know she's attracted to fire. A pinwheel. Okay, interesting. I like the way they... That was like the most actual magical girl transformation we've had so far. Hello, no thank you. And Fuzz Bumper. And Laputia. Gamer girl? Took us this long to get a gamer girl? I think she's gaming. Oh my god. That's hilarious. She somehow looks like an NES and a fucking PC Engine had a child together. I don't like it, but it's pretty funny. And a fucking Dreamcast, actually, now I'm looking at her neck. Totally generic. Nice tummy, I guess. That looks... Something looks off about the way they drew her. That was a fun animation. Okay, I really liked like all of the animation and personality in that one. The outfit was just okay. Cute. I don't like her leggings. I don't like that they're flesh colored but have those like stars. Or maybe that's just on her body, because it's also on her midsection? I don't know, that's odd. Okay. Music fangirl. I like that. Headphone. Oh, this is cool as shit, actually. Yeah, hack that mainframe. And use a slingshot, I guess. She looks fucking awesome. Yeah, that's a sick fucking design. Sword ballet? Too big of a sword to carry around, maybe? Too little of a girl to carry the sword. Alright, she looks cute. Wasn't really sure what the concept was with her, but she was cute. What is going on? What the actual fuck? She's a turret. Or her head is a turret, or she's got a turret on her head. What? The big pants are hilarious also. And the fucking face, the like absolute confidence on her face. She reminds me of what's her name from Attack on Titan, the cart Titan. What's she about to do? She's about to go for it. Let's go. Yeah, this is cool. I like her helmet. Oh, I love that. Yeah, she's cute as heck. I like that huge pendant on her collar. Whoa. Another technology girl. Okay, interesting. I like how the zeros and ones are like going through her hoodie. I'm not in love with the yellow and white striped the wires for the belt is pretty inspired though. I like that. Okay, more. What the fuck? Is this the CDs, DVDs, bitch? Like, this the motherfucker that hangs out in the hallways in school and sells you burned CDs? What the fuck? They turned that into a moe girl? They turned what are you buying into a fucking moe girl? A candy drug? She's literally a drug dealer. That's her literally a drug dealer. But for candy. That's fucking hilarious. I love her. Literally the best. Oh, that's cool. I don't know how this ranks on the cultural appropriation, like should I be offended, but god damn she's cute. Oh, all right. That's neat. I like her. Okay. On the one hand, she looks like she's about to go hunting in the Arctic, but on the other hand, she's bearing midriff. So, I don't think they had to. I think they should have given her an undershirt. I think she should have had like a form-fitting undershirt that would you could still give her the stomach line. Just don't make it seem like she's wearing like dressed for the cold, but bearing midriff for some reason. Makes no fucking sense. Otherwise, very cute. I like her hair. I also like her hair. Okay. They were like, this one's racked out. Check it. Okay, her personality is mostly her gigantic tits, which in this shot look awkward because her eyes are also like preposterously. Her eyes are somehow bigger than her tits in this image, which is crazy. The harp looks ridiculous. It looks like it was made to just go between her boobs, and that's what they were like, what if we had a girl with a harp between her tits? And that's literally the idea. Yo-yo girl, alright. She went into a yo-yo cocoon. Alright, she's kinda cute. Whoa. Whoa. This is a cool transformation. Whoa. This might be the coolest transformation yet. She's a magician. She's hot. Yeah, that ruled. Look at her. She's fucking absolute smoke show. Probably the hottest one so far. Okay. Whoa, we're teleporting into her crotch infinitely. Alright. Okay, I'm guessing she's also a magician. Little more masculine. It's giving little mask. I like her. She's cool. She looks like a cool person. Oh, nice hair. She reminds me of GQ's girl. And she's naked. Oh, her wings turned into a cape. That was cool. This is crazy. Yeah, alright. She's cute. I feel like that's the kind of design you'd warm up to. Like, you see it more and you're like, yeah, she's, you know what? I like her. Whoa. This is fucking apocalyptic. Dark blue. Why is it Akira? Why is Akira happening now? Did she cut that building in half with that little blade? Okay. She looks alright. I'm more intrigued by her apparently ridiculous powers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go. Oh, she's cool. Love her hair. I'm not sure how I feel about this big-ass flowing weird bow thing. I love her shoes. I love her hair. And I love her personality. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was delightful. Uh-oh. This one seems a lot more tragic. No, wait, maybe not. Hey, she's having an emotionally fulfilled life. Oh, cool hair. Yeah, very cool hair. Whoa. Oh, I like her. She's like Oh. That was pre-transformation. Why did she get to be a badass both before and after transformation? She's like Siegfried in Nightmare from fucking Soul Calibur. Whoa, I love this outfit. Oh yeah, she's cool. Very cool. Very goth. Another Native American themed. Oh wait, maybe that's the same girl, but she's like going mega evolution. Whoa. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, she rules. I love the fucking the like gas mask, all the crazy like wings and shit. This is maximalism done right. I love her giant fucking boomerang. Okay. Oh, she reminds me of that one music video, I can't remember the fucking name of it, where the girl keeps running to school over and over again and it keeps changing the art style. This is neat. Whoa. What the hell was going on with that, like, bar thing? That was a weird one. Ooh. Oh, she's cool. Ah, she's fucking rad. Another character I would, like, watch a whole anime about. Kind of reminds me of Yomiko Reedman a little bit, but, like, more fashionable. Nice nice cape. She was alright. Oh, alright. I like the shorts and the big megaphone. And I guess she's got a mech? And I also like her hat with the fucking goofy, like, whatever beaks on the side. This is neat. Yeah, this is cool. I like it. Cutie. She likes snacks. A lot of butt focus. Alright, yeah, alright. She likes to eat the cakes. More fire. I'm not sure what the fuck the concept is with her, but I like her design a lot. Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh my goodness. Mommy? Please? Okay, she looks cool. Whoa! Oh, that was a great fucking animation of her swinging this insane looking weapon. Cool outfit. Yeah, she's cool. She's fine. Okay. Kinda cool. Unremarkable overall. She's alright. Is this gonna be like a transforming here? She's a Red Ranger, I think. I don't know what the power level scouter's about. Cuties. Oh, she's adorable. The girl on the right's outfit is really cool. Girl on the left, I appreciate that she has such a long torso like me. And I don't know how I feel about this color scheme on her tits. Or this big ass jewel on her hip. Baby. She's extra adorable. Love the shoes, love everything about her. She's perfect. She's adorable. And she's baby. And she's got some cool ass plushies. Look at those fucking plushies. Every once in a while a brown haired girl shows up and my brain just goes, oh, it's Yunochi from Hidamari Sketch. Okay, I dig her swords. The huge sleeves feel like they wouldn't work from like most angles probably, but this is pretty cool. Giant samurai sword. This is a cute shot. Didn't get a good look at her outfit overall, but I like this image by itself. Oh no, it's another cheap looking Flash puppet one. Those two girls really got it dirty compared to everybody else. Especially when some shit like this comes right afterwards. Yeah, alright. Kind of a generic samurai, but it was a neat video. She's got the chain size. Oh. Interesting. I really like her boots. I don't know how I feel about the rest of her outfit. Egypt. Alright. Generic but very hot. This girl's drowning. Oh, she's a Viking or something. Valkyrie? Alright, kind of generic too, though. Wolf Girl? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's sick. I choose to believe that's like her fucking... That's like the wolf that raised her or some shit. And she's just wearing their fucking pelt for the rest of her life like a psychopath. I like this music. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool. The fucking gauntlets are crazy, but I like the color coordination on that one. Oh, summon fucking god. Okay. It's the spiritual Miko priestess. Oh, I like her a lot actually. This is how you go totally not generic with a Miko goddess type character. I love the gold Mitama necklace. This thing's cool. Yeah, that's sick. That's a great outfit. Dice, dungeon dice monsters. Cute. Pretty cute. Yeah, alright, she's pretty cute. Holy warrior. Oh. She got like all of... Oh, whoa! Bitch just got photorealistic, like, chromed out angel wings. What the actual fuck is going on with this? Is she a biblical angel magical girl? I dig it. Why did I switch the stream back to YouTube? Nobody was watching it on Twitch earlier, so I just moved over here. I figured that y'all pretty much aren't gonna notice if a Twitch stream is still going if you're not like a regular Twitch user, which nobody is. We like all use Twitch just to just for these streams. So, oh, her head caught on fire. Oh, this is fucking demented. Whoa, what the fuck? Are you a bad person? Did you see your dream? What the is this all one? Whoa, that was awesome. Okay. Hold on. Really cool transformation, and then it's just like, bam, here's the character. This one has 4 arms. The outfit is indescribable. This is clusterpunk at a high level. This is excellent clusterpunk aesthetics. This whole fucking everything happening here is really cool. I really dig all that. And the tired eyes, I feel it. She's kind of boring. Very 2000s anime. Also boring. Oh wait, did we already hit the number? You said to go till 30:22, and we were at 30:38. Alright, we passed it. That was fun, although a little bit mind-numbing because it was non-stop magical girl transformations, but they're all different. And you know, if there's one thing I'm gonna look at for 30 minutes straight, it is going to be like cute outfits. So I can appreciate it. Gary always had asked, how did the Twitch stream go? I mean, if you're talking about from this morning, I just pretty much listened to music for 2 hours, and it's the VOD was muted, so I just didn't even bother posting it. And if you mean the one from just earlier, I just went for 10 minutes and nobody was there, so I was like, I'm gonna go back to YouTube where people know my name. All right, I'm gonna take a piss, and when I get back, we're gonna review the drawing that Serial Experiments Low made of me. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna leave this fucking magical girl thing going while I go piss. Leaf Blady with $5 says, Madoka Excedra opening. Thanks for watching the transformations. Also let me hop on stream sometime to talk about the magical girls. You should honestly try to do that with Komugi sometime, because she is the absolute magical girl aficionado. Or Yakuman, also a big time magical girl aficionado. I personally am not the biggest magical girl aficionado in the world. Although I do like looking at the outfits. I'm assuming you're talking about this drawing of me.
Young hearts full of art and worry, you don't need to hurry, but you must continue. Do not let the message within you fall on deaf ears. Keep your hands moving till the truth appears.
I had not realized that this lane art is what you were using for like the inspiration. I see. Yes. Okay. Young hearts full of art, and wherever you don't need to hurry, but you must. I love the expression. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like flirty but dirty. Like, it's like I mean, it feels like you're being invited into a swamp to come smoke weed with someone. Like, the expression is the most like, hey, want to come smoke weed with me in this swamp and maybe, I don't know, maybe cuddle up afterwards. I appreciate moving the joint out of my mouth. I may be orally fixated, but it doesn't mean it has to. It's a little. It's too much. If I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that just looks like the flirt. It takes the flirtiness too far almost. Young hearts full of art, and wherever you don't need to hurry, but you must continue. Do not let the message within you fall on deaf ears. Keep your hands moving till the truth appears. Full of art, where you don't need to hurry, but you must continue. I feel like this drawing does a good job of like combining like the personality of Skeki Pen's art of Trixie with like something a little closer to my actual personality, or like the experience of being around me. You know, like the main design is so forwardly like authoritative. I don't know, it's an all-purpose avatar. You know, it's meant to be used so that it'll sound right no matter what like no matter what I'm talking about. It'll always make sense to just have the Trixie in the swamp there, you know. But this version is like, you know, if the camera stopped rolling and you were actually standing with Trixie in the swamp and Trixie acted just like me, this is the Trixie you'd get, you know? Gayer than God. Komu said that song is what she wants the Genki and Sienna OP to sound like. That would be awesome. I would bet it's possible for Skywatcher to make a song like that. Blind Skywatcher to make a song like that. That is, of course, the ending theme of For Stella the Magic, but with me rapping over it.
Yeah. I'm bigger than your motherfucking life, son. Bro's a little tight, hun. Let me loose you up with a couple of butts and get fun for a minute. I'm not someone who's humdrum for a minute. I can stuff the whole umbrella of my asshole. Walk out onto the...
Is there anything you've ever wanted to see your avatar doing / fan art you've wanted? I'm terrible with directions, so having a prompt is always good.
Beach and shit a fun day, ho. Lay out in the sun till I'm boiled tasty. Have me in your throat, cause I know you like to taste me. You know you can't go veggie up on that fake meat. When you got the steak up on your plate, you wanna lick. Please stick me in your pipe or roll me up, cause I'm your dank meme. Imbibe on my mind and body. I'm your wine and water beside you in your soul. Growing old with your heart gold. Bet you didn't know that I sold. That my untold bounty could be not mold, bold and develop. Blow up on my cello, cause I'm hella mellow yellow. I'm gayer than God.
I'm really trying to think. Like, I can't think of much that I'm specifically interested in seeing Trixie, the character, doing. I'm more interested in, like, interpretations of other sides of my personality. Just because I feel like you already captured Trixie perfectly here. And, like, it is kind of a persona that exists just to be, like, you know, me on the internet, like the public face of me on the internet. So there's not much that I can imagine Trixie, like, meaningfully doing that isn't just being me on the internet, you know? If you wanted to create, like, a fantasy of your own to imagine what she'd be doing in other contexts, the only thing I've seen her drawn doing is getting railed, which was great, but I don't not something I'm going to recommend to anybody who doesn't already want to do that. But yeah, I guess just what would Trixie even do? What would Trixie do other than talk? I do have a persona named Pluto, and if you wanted to draw her, that would be great. So far, there are interpretations, but none are, like, necessarily based on, like, my, you know, like, I have a whole video. I mean, this was Pluto's avatar for Pluto's show, which is, like, a cute little Tezuka inspired, like, you know, animal creature. And then somewhere in here I have Angel Nick's interpretation of me, of each, or, like, not all of them, but most of, well, here's Pluto anyways. Here's Angel Nick's interpretation of Pluto, which is the one I use as her avatar in the Discord. Very cute. I like this one. I definitely I have come to associate this with Pluto. But you could really take whatever interpretation you wanted, whatever vibe you get. You've used the track to motivate people IRL. You mean for Stella the Magic? It is a great motivational song. That was its purpose. I literally wrote it for the character Stella from Stella no Maho, as like, if I could speak to this character, this is what I would tell them, you know. This is the second time today I've accidentally paused this video on my own crotch and then noticed it a few minutes later and gone, that's where I paused that, isn't it? By the way, I know you said I could just review the PNG of this, but I was like, well, there's also a whole video which has a bunch of my music in it, and we could all just bask in this for a while, so why not? Whoa. Damn, you really did a lot to get that very specific shade of red, and it looks great. Yeah, the color work is really impressive here. What is hitting in Mach 11? It's just nonsense. You know, there's Mach 2, Mach 3. I was like, nah, we going Mach 11. Oh, no need to be anxious about my time. I go out of my way to, like, just kill time on these streams. Give people the time to decide how much of their money they're really parting with. I love what you did at the end there too. This is really cool. This is magical. What game is this? I assume this is a video game. It looks gorgeous though. Alright, now we gotta watch the Madoka Excedra opening. I loved that art unequivocally. I can't, there's no complaints. Can't find a flaw. Just all around great. So thank you. You looked up aesthetic swap on YouTube. That's awesome. You're not a big fan of this opening and you want my take to see if you're biased. Interesting. Alright. My first impression is, wow, that sure sounds like a Calafina song. Right off the bat, I assume that's who it is. Or Fiction Junction, whichever one. Whichever Yuki Kajiura band always sounds like this. Very interesting visuals. Okay, those were cute. This is cute. I mean, I feel like we've seen this image before. But maybe not with the like gold city behind it or whatever. Yeah, these are feeling like familiar images buffed out a little bit with some new backgrounds. Cute. That's cute. Not the biggest fan of characters just kind of sitting around looking moody in the most random ass seemingly locations. Nice fucking sword there. That girl on the right's got a cool like robot gun arm or something. Looks like Majimoji Rurumo on the left there. Cute. I like this double attack. I like their color schemes together. This really has turned into Nanoha, hasn't it? This franchise has gotten to that point of just like, yeah, we've got 700 magical girls now. Okay, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 magical girls in this one. That was fine. It was just pretty standard to me, like not... There was nothing exceptionally good or bad about it. Like, the music was fine. You know, I was bopping to it. Had a good melody. Nothing that stood out, though. Like, nothing that stuck in my head. Definitely not the best from... Who was actually... Yeah, it is Fiction Junction. Okay. Definitely not the best Fiction Junction or Yuki Kaji or a pop song I've heard. Kind of standard from her. Animation wise, I mean, it looked gorgeous. I don't necessarily love the way the characters look on the backgrounds all the time. Like the character art's really good and the backgrounds are really good, but I don't know. This is my favorite shot. This is adorable. This is an animation cell I would like to own, actually. This would be a really fun animation cell to have, because it's pretty fucking cute. It looks like they're about to take those hands they got clasped together and both punch you right in the fucking face with them, which would be hilarious. You liked the Magi Rekka openings better, felt they showed the characters and their personalities better, actually told a story rather than just being a fight and character standing. Yeah, this is very generic anime OP, like, business here. Again, literally nothing, like, memorable. Nothing that's like, oh wow. Other than that one screenshot I really like, there's nothing in here that, like, stands out to me as, like, that moment that makes you go, oh, that was such a sick OP, you know? Am I caught up now on supers? I think I might be. And I'll remind everybody, if you don't want to give any of your money to YouTube on the way of giving it to me, you can always send requests through Venmo or Cash App or Itch.io using the links down in the description, and I get, or rather in the link tree, which is also on the screen, and I get more cut and I get it faster generally, so that's always nice for me. Good night, Leaf Lady. Alright, let me find something to put on. Oh, you know what? I haven't added anything to my Peak Only playlist in a little while. Okay, I thought it would bring up my playlist if I typed that, but it didn't. What's the latest thing I actually added to this? I probably put that fucking A. Lillian video that made me cry in here, didn't I? No, it doesn't look like I did. Maybe that was too peak even for me. What is this? Okay. No thank you with £2 says Love of the Game by Stabby Stabby. Is this what you're asking for? Is this supposed to be a Team Fortress 2 video? Okay.
Nice aggressive deep look here. Have a lot of noise going on, so feel confident in that. That's all just busy whipping.
That's all just busy whipping. Can y'all hear this alright?
A little sloppy approach there. I just wanted to get to the exact right spot, so I would go ahead and take a little fall damage. If I'd just gone a little bit further down the ramp, I would have been able to avoid that, not made that sound, which often makes people turn around. That cracking ankles noise.
You can ask me to watch a music video, although I would ask you be careful it's not one that's going to definitely get me copyright takedown. Like if it's owned by like Sony or King Record or something, like probably the stream will die.
Just high-end disguise as a scout here, but just gonna try to act natural. Demo plays along. You can't see it because I have 3D view model turned off, but I've got my secondary disguise out, which helps sell the scout disguise a little bit more. Seeing a scout running around with milk out, just for some reason, is a little more convincing than a scout running with the scatter gun out. I've already decloaked aggressively on my soldier once, gonna do it again. Really needed that stab on the pyro, so glad I got it. Just gonna do some bobbing and weaving here. See an opportunity here.
I don't comprehend this video whatsoever, by the way. No thank you. I don't understand what I'm seeing here.
Bunch of noise, but I guess the
Other than he keeps talking about there being declip and a lot of noise.
not a aggressive decloak, it was a lot of noise.
Decloak, rather. Aggressive decloak. That's what he's saying.
I'm just gonna jump to get a surf there. So stabbing heavy, that's probably the most reliable type of stab you're doing a heavy in my experience. A little switch stab.
Lapusha sent a request.
Gonna do the same thing with the sniper here to get us back out of the corner. And here's a good example of just why it's important to trust yourself. If you watch that video that clip very closely, you'll notice my knife twitched on the sniper. I could have had the stab there had I just trusted myself and stabbed away. Once you put the time in, you have good reflexes ingrained from hours of playing Spy. It's really just a matter of trusting your gut and the feeling of the stab. Don't wait for the raised knife. Just trust your gut and stab when it feels right. If you wait for the raised knife.
Okay. No thank you. I don't know why you wanted that, but that was fucking totally uncomprehendable to me. As someone who's never played Team Fortress 2 once in my entire life. We're going to watch Spice Frontier Escape from Veltigar, the pilot episode, because Lapusha just paid for it. Let's get ready to rumble! Why did you do that? I don't know. But I assume you do. Unless maybe you don't. In which case, that's fine too. Alright. Spice Frontier. Alright. It's a music video so I could check it out on my own time. Alright. Has 1K views and nobody knows what it is. Oh, well, that'll probably be fine then. I'll just play that on stream after this, after we watch this pilot. This looks cool. I like the... I'm guessing this is 3D, but posing is 2D type animation. It looks pretty sick. It looks like if you took the world from the OVA Birth and made it into a 3D world. We got a grub. Big Grub. Rick and Morty sequence.
Stay calm, everyone.
I'm calm.
And Morty also is here.
Okay.
I like the camera movement.
Sure you got this.
Yes, I am more concerned for the ship.
Like, number one thing I look for from a 3D animation is that you do interesting stuff with the camera movement. Yes, I could turn the volume up. Because you have a free camera and you can do literally anything with it. So,
Oh, she'll be fine. I built her sturdy.
Brace yourselves.
I appreciate that there's a lot of movement from the characters also, which makes them feel very alive. But it's subtle movement, you know? There's just like a lot of little bounce, just like little groove to their movement that makes it so it's like not, you know, sometimes you see them try to do this and it comes off really exaggerated, especially in anime.
Oh, can we please not do that again?
Oh, agreed. My stomach. Oh, boy. You look at that.
Oh no. Oh.
Well, it's not too bad. Aside from cosmetic damage, it looks like we just lost an engine coil. Still need to look over the whole ship, though.
How long will repairs take?
Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours max. That's if there's no surprises.
Did everyone copy that? Stay close to the ship. We leave for the Oasis as soon as the Serrano is fixed. And the air is breathable. You can remove your helmets.
Ugh.
Oh, come on.
Flush your helmet, dog.
I think some of it got in my suit.
The fucking shit on this dude.
Anyone else hear that?
You hear it too? I thought it was just in my head.
It is coming from underground. Maud?
Yeah, there's definitely movement down there. I'm doing a deeper scan of the area.
Okay.
I gotta say, while I think everything about this looks good, the character designs, which are fine, do also read very like B-team that would get killed in the background. Like it kind of gives like, where's the A-team? You know, are these really the main characters, or is there like a cooler set of guys that's gonna show up? You know?
Where is this oasis? Hey, there we go.
The planet seems empty. No plants, no animals, nothing.
Based on the coordinates, it should be this way.
Yep, I see it too. Right over there.
Okay, she's got little like antenna things on her head
Wait,
for
what?
expressions.
Could the cartographers have been that far off? Okay.
Ada, I'd advise against venturing out on your own. Stay close to the ship. We'll go together once Eloy completes the repairs.
Keep her away from plants. Good.
I'm starting to feel like this is about to go in a direction where everybody's going to just not communicate something important and lead to a frustrating situation.
Luck with that.
Guys, it's not even far. Barely an
Oh,
hour.
okay, they can hear each other. Never mind. I assumed he was just not calling out to her for no reason, but no, she could simply still hear him.
Or walk
Okay.
with me. Just come pick me up when Eloy's done.
Okay, fine. I'll go with her. Don't worry. Ada's there.
His sound travels pretty far on this planet.
Nexus. Go with them. And everyone keeps their camera switched on. Clear?
Also, I cannot help but think that she, the robot lady, is I think her name is just Lady from Space Cobra. I think we watched a little bit of an episode of Space Cobra once that was literally on a desert planet, and it was God, is her name just Lady? Someone remind me of the robot lady from Cobra's name, but she definitely reminds me of her.
Roger. Got it.
Mom,
Yes, and a rat died. I don't remember that part. The rat got blew up. Damn, I don't even remember, but I'm sure that happened. Lots of fuck shit happens in Cobra.
about these creatures.
It's limited, but I got something. It's called a Zephyrin. Docile, rarely seen, feeds off minerals found in asteroids. There's no record of them ever attacking ships or entering a planet's atmosphere.
Wait. You're saying that thing can't maneuver in gravity and that we could have just, I don't know, moved out of the way?
That appears to be the case. Noted.
Okay.
This planet's subcrust is unusually rigid. It seems to consist mainly of metamorphic feldspars.
And below that?
Still analyzing. It could just be water, or some other liquid.
Keep me updated, Maud.
Yep, got it.
Gary always said I checked out the new Mars Volta and it kind of blew my mind. It's really fucking good. I like this spewing not honey but what's something else golden. Oh, she got nice broad thighs and hips. I'm feeling the gams on Robot Girl. Grub. I made a metal, you little dumbass. Maybe it eats metal, though. Golden Witch Splooge. Could you imagine? If I could come gold, everybody would know about it. I'll tell you that much. Winnie the Pooh ass lava. So far my feeling on this is that it is too slow for how uninteresting it is. Like, it's a case of like nothing happening is bad or disturbing in any way, but it's also not particularly exciting or interesting. When they first landed on the planet, I was like, cool, the planet looks cool, but like it's kind of just looked the same. And it's felt like we've done a lot of aura farming here, but like the aura is not that powerful, if that makes sense. I'm like thinking about what Made in Abyss looks like in my head, and like, if this looked as good as Made in Abyss, this would clear. Like, it could be this boring if it looked that good. But it's like, animation wise looks good, camera movement is good, directing is good, just like the world, even the art of the world looks good. It's just not that interesting of a thing to look at, to spend so much time just kind of looking at it. The music's fine, but like it's again, it's like it's almost too much. It's like the music's cool, it sets a great tone, but that tone is kind of flat, you know? Like, I'm still feeling like I don't even know really what genre this is besides sci-fi. It's desolate. It doesn't feel, if the idea was to go for desolation, they needed less music, or at least less dramatic of music, because it feels like the music is trying to hold my attention and the visuals are not giving me a good reason to have my attention there, if that makes sense, you know? I mean, these like, great shot, awesome shot, and I like the way that the world they're kind of walking into, like it looks like it's about to look more interesting because there's going to be grass, like another biome.
Sprinkling a little salt and pepper, whisking the oil. Oh, and now that's just the first part. Next.
I still think these characters have incredibly B-team energy, though.
Nexus, why? What are you shooting at? Would you just give us a warning the next time you fire that thing? Always freaks me out.
The expressions are very like, I don't know, DreamWorks, Road to El Dorado.
And it used to be worse.
Kinda scary how he doesn't talk. Has he ever said anything?
He and Sela communicate in some mind-to-mind robot language or something? I don't know, he's never said a word. Whoa, stop doing that! What are you even shooting at?
Gary said Villeneuve movies always look desolate, but they're also gripping. I'll say, like, I'm trying to think, like, because I loved Arrival, I've seen both Dunes, and they were both good. The first one took a while to grab me. The second one I remember pretty quickly being like, in granted, you know, it's carrying on the way to the first movie having existed already, but like, it did not take long for me to feel like I was on Arrakis and understanding the pressure of the situation, because like, it throws you right into a tense situation where it's like the main characters are, you know, hiding out from like a more powerful force. And in this case, it's like, all right, we've landed on a planet. What's here? Don't know. You know, like there's been no foreshadowing. That's what it is. There's no foreshadowing. Where's the part that's meant to make me like worried? I'm not worried about anything yet. You know, like, if something just fell from the sky and demolished, like if like a big rock fell and killed all three of these characters, I'd be like, oh, all right, you know.
It used to be worse, huh?
I honestly wish we hadn't taken him with us. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, it's been a month since you joined the Serrano. Happy month anniversary. What do you think?
It's been fine.
It's been fine?
No, it's been great. Really. I mean, 3 planets in a month. And all that rare flora I've seen already. But, you know...
Okay. So she's bored. Maybe being bored is the point.
It's still strange for me, being on the same ship as a Varian.
Don't worry
she's
about it,
racist?
boy. You'll get used to him. I think he really likes having you around.
No, I mean, me being a Calionian and all that mess between us and them. Not that I agree with any of it. You know, it's just politics, but...
Ada, I get it, trust me.
Racism
I'm a
in
human
space.
raised by Precardians. I grew up on a planet like Demid.
Yeah, I guess, well, we just haven't figured out how to get along.
Oh,
Well,
my fucking
that is
neck.
why we're out here, right?
Is it?
Aren't you just starting?
How will being out here accomplish
farm.
that?
And restaurants.
Oh, what?
Right. I did hear you and Eli saying something
Wait, what?
about that. But what does that have to do with anyone getting along?
You know, just everything.
Okay, so you obviously got some big idea.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, aren't I a part of the crew? I should know this big plan.
Tell us the
right?
fucking story of the cartoon. They're like baiting me with the fact there might be a plot.
Oh, I see what's going on. It's not just a big idea. It's a crazy idea. Too embarrassing to tell me. It's okay. You can just keep it to yourself then.
Hit me with
I'm
the
not
fucking
embarrassed.
crazy
I'm
idea.
embarrassed. I mean, why would I be embarrassed?
Enough of the Road to El Dorado expression animation and give me the embarrassing
It's
thing.
a really good idea. Some would even say it's a genius idea. No, I'm not embarrassed. Why would I? Very funny.
So you're gonna tell me or what?
Okay.
What?
So the
What was very funny? Just that she was fucking with him, or?
farm is just the beginning. Imagine this. Restaurants. and food stalls as far as the eye can see. Visitors of all species from every corner of the universe coming to try cuisine that's been lost for 258 years. Everyone.
I swear to God, like, all of his animation looks like a slightly less exaggerated version of, like, stuff that in my brain is all from The Road to El Dorado. It could be that it's more than one movie, but it feels like it's just the one guy from that movie. Like,
it's gonna dine together, share stories, smile, laugh, and this will all happen with Earth food at the center. I want to start an Earth cuisine renaissance. Whoa. Saying it out loud like that, it does sound like a pretty absurd idea.
Absurd or not, Ken, you aren't wrong. If we can't learn to get along, we'll eventually just self-destruct.
you seem to get along just fucking fine.
I don't even know if we can pull it off, but...
Wait, is it them two who have the problem with, like, is it their races that have the problem with each other? They're getting along. There's no there's nothing, there's no hardship to overcome here.
We have to try. And finding Earth ingredients is the first step.
Okay.
Wait, Pickles Nexus! He's gotta be broken, right? I think he's gonna kill us.
So yeah, he's a chef, so he says sweet pickles when things, you know, as his version of sweet Jesus. Okay.
Sleep. Oh my gosh. I can't breathe. Are we sure this air's breathable?
Head over to that biome.
Sweet
This world is giving Helldivers 2 to me a little bit.
pickles?
Yeah.
With the biome shift into purple grass and all. Or, what is it? Outer Worlds? No. What's that fucking game? The one where you fly around space and drop on planets.
Sometimes I shout food names when I get startled.
Oh, Kentucky Williams.
I can't help but feel like, as I watch this, I can't help feeling like the dialogue was written around what, like, expressions they wanted to animate. Because I can't help but thinking, like, if you have these character models and you want to, like, bring them to life, and you're thinking, okay, I want to do, like, this laughing animation, I want to do this, like, trying to convince you animation, you know, like, they're very specific emotions that are being animated. It's just that the context around them is not interesting. So it's like, okay, that is a good accomplishment of the expression that you're going for, but I don't care that the character feels happy. I don't care that the character feels jokey or whatever the fuck these two are feeling. Like, they're just not interesting.
You're so cute sometimes. I could just eat you up. I'm kidding, Kent.
I guess I'm trying to say it feels more like a feels more like a reel stuffer. Like, you know, if you have an animation reel and you want to show off what you can do, you've got a bunch of good-looking clips, but, like, what they are from is not that interesting to me.
Italians don't eat humans.
Did he think they did?
Hey, Ahmad, is the auxiliary fuel pump indicator light red or green, huh? Ahmad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the fuel pump light. Red, green?
It's green.
Yeah, and now? Hey, Ahmad.
I can't work like this. It's still green, Eloy.
Nah, is it okay?
Now it's red. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
So, like, again, this scene, the expression work is good. This character, their personality seems fine, seems interesting, seems like a character I could imagine an interesting show about. Will she do anything? Or will she just stare at globes?
Oh, please, hang on. I gotta cut the power for this part. It'll be back on soon. Sooner if you get down here and give me a hand. Before.
Give him a hand. In the wise words of Ziberon Trag, the most ill among us are the ill-prepared.
Okay.
That seems a bit harsh, Maud. Things break, and, you know, they need to be fixed.
Eloy,
I feel like she just established a theme, and that theme should have been established like 3 minutes in.
can we please stay on task?
I am on task.
Got the Star Wars transition wipes. Hey, wasn't I just fighting that in Metroid
Rarely
Prime?
seen and docile.
Or about to fight that in Metroid Prime. I didn't even get to the first boss yet. The main point of this is just keeping me up to date on indie animation, and I appreciate it, because I would literally never hear about any of this stuff if you didn't send it to me to watch. I don't know, where do you hear about this stuff, Lapusha? Like, how do you find out about so many indie animations? Is there like a blog you're following, or like, how do you know them? A good algorithm? Well, I guess that's fair, yeah. My algorithm feeds me nothing but like hip-hop analysis videos, so...
It is a Crick ship.
Entering Uncle Bolts and nuts.
Maud. Madari.
Hang on, Eloy. Sela? Yeah, I see it. It's a Crick's fighter class ship. Let me check if there are any Crick's colonies in the system. Well, nothing around here.
I guess I'm thinking about the fact that this is a pilot, right? So, like, they probably didn't have, like, a tremendous budget for it, you know, and I would imagine that its point is to sort of pitch just, like, the look and feel and idea of the show that you would want to do something much more interesting with when you actually write it as a show, you know? Like, I don't want to judge it as, like, an episode 1, you know, like, because that's not really what a pilot is. A lot of the time that ends up being what a pilot is these days, but a pilot is supposed to be like a proof of concept, right? So I can see how this, like, to me this is functional as like a proposition of a generic episode of a show that should have a much more interesting first episode than this. You know what I mean? Like, if this is just a vertical slice of the experience of the show, I get that. But as like a introduction to the plot and characters, it's just not that solid. I'm thinking, like, if I already knew these characters, this would probably not... This would be fine. You know, like, it's not like boring. It's not like boring, like, wow, this is a fucking, like... It's... Well, I don't know. It is kind of boring. How do I put it? It's fine to look at. It's fine to listen to. It's just not gripping. I guess I'm saying the same thing I already said.
Military station. The closest Crick settlement is...
I like the way they animate her, like, abs when she walks.
Called Morsh, 8 parsecs away.
8 parsecs? Too far for a single fighter class ship like this.
We'll keep digging.
Slightly above mid. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. Which, again, like, as an independent animation, that means it is like a triumph of human effort. Just, you know, not necessarily an incredible user-end product.
Interesting. There are underground cavities filled with this moving substance.
Yeah, Komu said, it's like if Heartcatch started with Tsubomi and Erika already friends in the middle of the plot of them trying to discover who the bad guys are. Yeah, pretty much. Like, if it started from, like, episode 10 or so of Heartcatch Precure, when they're just, like, in the thick of, like, a totally normal episode, you know, like, just, like, a not necessarily bad, but not memorable, you know, like, generic episodic Precure episode type.
It's everywhere.
What do you make of it, Maud?
Well, we'll have to wait until Eloy fixes this hunk of junk.
Hunk? Excuse me.
You said, I think the show would be more engaging if we were following the perspective of a character day one in this crew, like the narrator just joined the crew and we figured things out alongside them. The strange thing about it to me is that, like, they haven't been traveling together long, but it's not clear. Like, okay, so you've got this crew of, like, 5 people traveling together. But the implication is they've stopped on 4 planets in the last like week or something, she said. But the implication was that they've only been like these, you know, these people of warring races or whatever have only been on the same ship for a little while. So did only one of them just join the crew and the others are regulars, or is this a crew that was just newly assembled, or is, you know, like there's, I don't even fucking really know what they're doing. The one guy is putting together a restaurant. Did he like commission everyone else to help him? Is that what this is? Like he just bought a crew? They really didn't explain any of that. It all kind of matters.
Highly customized, brilliant piece of Farian engineering.
My point exactly. This Farian engineered space debris will end up becoming our grave.
How is that even a point? Farian ships
Ingredients they brought with them? Spearmint, morass pepper? Who knows?
I hope we find them too. Do you think the human colony is still there? I wonder how they've adapted. They've been here for so long.
You really don't smell that?
Did they even mention that they were looking for a human colony? Like he had mentioned human or Earth ingredients. That they were like looking for Earth ingredients. I don't remember him ever mentioning a human colony. We're 15 minutes in. We're halfway in. They just now mentioned like what they're looking for specifically.
I don't smell any. Kit! Look! Are those? It has legs!
Oh. Big mountain. Okay, so that's the thing we've been seeing in the distance for a while, right? And it looked like it was just grass, but it's actually like, I mean, maybe it is grass, but it's growing out of like a living thing. Some kind of giant rock monster creature.
Amazing! And it's huge! Yeah, we'll need to get the Serrano to get up there. There must be all kinds of exotic plants on its back. I'm going
Why do they have such shitty binoculars?
to get a closer look.
Whoa, Ada.
What's going? Okay, like, is her binocular like one half is like a hologram? Like, what the fuck's going on there with that? And why is his completely different from hers? What?
Look. Sela?
Why is it like that though?
Maud, didn't you say those lobster things are space dwellers? Rarely seen?
It's called a Zephyrin. Yes.
Kent, why?
Well, because what I'm looking at right now, it's like a Zephyrin graveyard, and most of them look like, half-eaten.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be a fight.
Kent, Ada, next.
I really hope the action saves this.
Head back to the ship.
Alright, let's go. Let's see some shit. I like the camera work. I like the movement. I like her dash. Alright, okay, spooky. This is literally what's about to happen to me in Metroid Prime if I keep playing it. I'm literally like a metal woman about to be chased down by a massive number of tiny little grub parasites. I have to think Metroid Prime inspired this a little bit.
Nexus, they are coming from underground. Weapons up.
I like her run cycle. Alright, tough man, let's go. Yeah. Alright. That looks cool. Yeah, alright. That's cool. Surf on her shield. Could have done a little more of that. Oh.
Mod, 880.
Yeah, I'm on it.
880? What's 880?
Come on, Lily, get the power back on.
880's pretty serious. Got it.
Come on, Sela.
Nexus, get them off the ground now.
Kind of seems like they'd be fucked without these robots. She's got like a little fucking pea shooter.
Elo, Dari.
I'm ready.
Yeah, here we go.
It clicked with me. I was like, who does her running remind me of? Like, who is an android girl who like hauls ass famously? And it's 2B. She's like 2B from fucking from Nier Automata.
Done.
Automata? Yeah, fuck y'all.
Oh, come on! Nexus, really? You're running out of juice now?
This you know what this really reads to me as, actually? Is like this animation studio is gonna send this to Marvel and be like, please let us animate Guardians of the Galaxy.
Eat this!
Bruh.
Okay, I'll take that.
You cannot be that terrible of a shot and be on a space adventure like this. Is she about to fucking Samus charge shot their asses? Oh no. Oh. He just ejected his legs. Where we're going, you don't need legs. The world's design also kind of reminds me of Quantumania, Ant-Man.
Nexus.
Hey, we got you, bud.
Hey.
Nothing to worry about. Yeah?
You did that on purpose, didn't
This is cool. I just wish it didn't take 15 minutes to see something cool. Yeah, that was fine. That was all fine and fun. Nothing mind-blowing, but it was a good time. It was tremendously more memorable than anything that had happened so far.
Didn't you?
No! There it is again!
Who's shitting?
I know that smell.
Ada, are you alright?
Just fine. We're safe. We're on top of the oasis. Please tell me you guys are okay.
Are you? Can
Sela? Signal's gone.
What are they doing?
They are changing the frequency of their vibration.
They're trying to match the frequency of your shield.
What?
Manually
Why?
throw them off?
Not well.
What, are they gonna fucking phase through it if they vibrate at the same speed as it? Fucking what?
It's just a matter of time before they break through.
Smart bugs.
Okay, sure.
This might
What
be
we doing, Ellen? We're watching Spice Frontier Escape from Veltigar, which is a, I assume, indie animation studio's pitch for why they should be allowed to animate the next Marvel sci-fi adventure series, because it kind of reads as like a generic version of one of those with like a dash of Space Cobra and anime in Metroid. Some definite video game feel. Helldivers. It's alright. It was a big, cool action scene. It was pretty alright.
it.
Never thought this is how I'd go.
It wasn't nearly as cool as the Ruby Season 2 lunch fight, though. Which I am hesitant to give such high praise to Ruby, but that fight fucking is awesome.
Both of you, head to the main deck and seal yourself.
This is definitely much better animated than Ruby is.
Wait, you're not coming?
They cannot cut through Korbos. Go.
We gotta get back there. We gotta help them. All right, ideas. How do we get back to the Serrano? Nexus, can you make it all the way back?
Oh. I was thinking Serrano like the pepper, and now I'm realizing, of course he named his ship a pepper. Why is this guy the captain? Like, why is it his ship? Why does he... They really needed to explain more of the fucking relationship of why these characters are with this dude, other than, like, he's opening a restaurant. Question mark?
Kent, say we do go back. Then what?
And yeah, I guess she's made of Korbos. I don't know if that's a real thing or if that's just a lore thing they made up.
Eaten by those things?
Wait a second. Why aren't they attacking this Oasis creature? There's gotta be plenty of food up here.
Because it smells like ass.
It's the smell! Oh, I think
Thank you.
Is it a creature?
No, it's the Lanthus sap.
See, like, the corny, like, the slow realization that, like, I can figure out because they've set it up with the context clues before they do it. It's just so, like, Disney movie writing in a bad way. Whereas, like, the funny way for that to have been written would be if, like, as he's wondering that, she's, like, holding her nose, you know, as he's, like, wondering aloud, what's keeping them away? And she's like, maybe it's the smell, you know? And then they both kind of look at each other like, oh, of course, duh. But it's not quite the way they delivered it.
Family. Come on. Over there. See those bulbous glands hanging from the trees?
Those bulbous glands.
What is it?
They look like fruits, but they're actually glands that contain a sap with this atrocious smell. There's a similar tree on my homeworld, but back home the smell attracts insects for the plants to feed on. But these bugs here seem to be repelled.
That Vor cartoon you showed me was by a 60-year-old retired Disney animator. Do you mean the shark one? You're telling me a 60-year-old man made that shark Vor who worked for Disney? Wild.
You think there's enough?
If it's as potent as I think it is, we smash one and it'll stink up an area the size of 10 Serranos.
Great! Sela, if you can hear us, we're on our way.
Kent, the signal is still weak, but we heard you. Maud, Eloy, are you sealed in?
Almost. I hope this holds. Or you'll be right. The ship will be our grave.
I'm always right. I hate being always right.
Well, this better lead to all of them dying by the end of this pilot.
Nexus, can you get us to the edge of that cliff? All right.
Doesn't really seem like that type of show, but, you know. Gotta leave your mark somehow.
He can't carry us both.
Ellen said that guy lived 60 years too long. Pretty sure I just saw a mosquito leaving my body, and I'm like, where am I gonna start itching?
Both. Kent, you go. I'll wait here. When you get there, just smash it on the ground.
No, I can't leave you here. We don't know what's in there.
We don't have time, Kent. Go. They need this. I'll be fine.
Ada. Fine. Keep your radio on.
Hey, be safe, Nexus.
All right, Nexus. 3, 2, 1. We're coming, guys. Just hang on.
Why is he going and not the super plant expert? Why can't he bring like a sack of it? Is he not even equipped with a backpack? What's going on? All good questions. Yeah, they literally didn't bring anything to carry anything with.
All right, back off, you filthy fiends, or I'll fry you in this kind of stuff.
No, not big robot. You fool. Yes, let him die. It just kind of... couldn't tell if he cared about that fucking guy or not. It's like kind of like, oh, well, shucks.
Season on
My robot.
Here. How's that for a cliffhanger, huh? I don't think it's too spoilery to say we make it off Veltigar in one piece. Well,
It's entirely too spoilery to say that. What do you mean? You just undercut all the tension of the ending.
for the most part.
What's the point of leaving us on a cliffhanger?
Our next stop, Planet Balfour, the future location of our farm. Eloy says it even smells like old Earth, which I'm gonna have to assume is a good thing. And Ada's botany-loving heart couldn't be happier. We run into a few snags. We aren't as alone on this place as we thought. Anyone else noticing a trend? Everywhere we go, something wants to eat us. But if you think giant tentacle monsters are all we have to worry about, think again. In steps Magnor. Find a more
Magnor
villain in this galaxy. You can't.
Wow.
Turns out he and his crew have been on our trail since.
Can you imagine a more fucking generic sci-fi enemy name than Magnor?
Veltigar. The question that haunts us now is, why were they after us?
What's with the fucking holographic gun shit thing? What's going on with that?
And who sent them? It's a good thing we have Sela on our side, because things get dicey. And the next thing we know, we're guests aboard the Orion Tricor's Earth Royal Battlecruiser Renaissance. Whew, it's a mouthful.
There's a shot that looks almost exactly like this in the storyboard of my Prickly comic. It's fucking with my head that this is here.
Eloy's friends from back home were helping us fix up the farm, when suddenly we get summoned by Commander Matialda Picaron. See, I owe her a favor, and I couldn't really refuse, so here we are. Can you believe that Eloy used to work on this ship? It's an honor to have him on the Serrano, it really is. As for Sela and her past, it gets more mysterious by the day. Turns out, she's not the last of the Corbion after all. So, about that favor I owe Commander
Yeah, just show us the whole fucking show, I guess.
Picaron, well, let's just say I didn't think I'd find myself rubbing shoulders with a universally renowned culinary legend. The one and only Corcoran, who I end up in a cook-off against? Why is everything in my life such high stakes all the
Corcoran. Come on.
time? And who doesn't like fast-paced space battles? I don't! That's why I wanted to open a restaurant. But if you like them, we've got them for you. And that's not all you'll see. I've got a buffet's worth of Earth cuisine.
This is like slightly too close to being like a Justin Roiland parody of like, you know, it's just called Two Brothers, like Dimensional Cable, like
Still
rant.
to share with the crew. Sela's battles are far from over. And the universe, well, it's a big place. And it's full of Earth ingredients just waiting to be discovered. All this season on Spice Frontier.
Fire the head of story. Gary says you could always tell if an indie cartoon was created by animators or by writers. This was created by animators for sure. 1000%. And I mean, that's, let me also say, this is like exactly on the level of the average 80s anime OVA. Like, on average, if you were to just throw on some 80s OVA that only ever got like one episode, it's exactly this. It's like a bunch of cool animation for a few minutes of what is mostly a pretty boring but decent looking thing made by a small team who are capable of making something good, but they don't have all of the pieces, you know, like they're almost like this to me is like the worst thing about it is that it's a 30-minute pilot. Like this could have been a series of GIFs. This could have been animatics, you know, like this could have been this could have been a comic that has animated sequences and I would have enjoyed it more. You know, like it just was so long for what it was. And it raised way more questions than it answered, like, unnecessarily. Like, it just kept raising questions that I was like, wait, what? But what about that? But what about that? Why are you telling me this other shit when I need to know this shit? You know, like, they definitely should have hired a writer. I agree. If you're an indie animation project and you're not sure your writing checks out, please hire me as a script doctor. I'll do it for cheap. I promise I could have fixed this. Like, I'm not saying it would have been a masterpiece, but I could have fixed the basic problems with this. Like, by raising a hand and asking questions like, are we going to explain that fucking why they have two different visors or goggles or whatever? Because if not, don't do that. Don't have if it's species based, I need to know why are they different? Why does hers have like a spectral second fucking lens on it and his is like a Geordie Star Trek visor? Why are they totally different? Like, it just, that was the biggest question to me in the whole episode, was like their stupid fucking little visors. Like, why would you design them that way and say nothing about it? It's like there's nothing easily rational about it, you know? And the one shot where it's through the visor, I assume it's through the guys because it's like a tiny slit, and I'm like, why would you want your fucking, why in the future, when you have all this technology, do you have binoculars that are not only huge but can only see through a tiny little fucking slit? Like, it just, no, I would not have let that fly. Maybe they were like, I don't know, it's aesthetics over logic with this, but whew, certain things were upsetting. And didn't have to be there. How does the writing of this compare to Pretty Please I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl's writing? Worse. This is worse because both of them are taking something really generic and what should be really easy to communicate. And I don't feel like I was ever lost watching Pretty Please I Want to Be a Magical Girl. Like, I don't remember thinking it was ever, like, confusing or, like, I don't remember anything happening that left me going, what the hell is that about, except for the swearing. Like, the unnecessary adult content was the biggest problem I had with that show. And that was just like tone whiplash and feeling like the show didn't truly understand that it will be watched by children. Like, regardlessly if you decide that you don't think it's a kids show, it's a kids show. It, in all ways, other than that there's random swearing and the occasional dark moment. And like, maybe that's what they want to traumatize children. I don't know. It just seems weird to me. This, like, legit was like 8 minutes in, the characters start talking about the plot, and the way they do it is so jumbled and strange, and again just raises more questions than it answers, where it's like, I don't understand how that guy put that crew together. It like baffled me the more I thought. Like, the further we got in, and they just kept not explaining it, you know? It's like, okay, this guy wants to start a restaurant where they have human food in a world where I think humans are like scarce. So he wants to like teach the world about human food because he thinks it'll bring them together in the name of love. Very anime. Very like Basara from Macross 7 talking about how music's gonna save the world type shit, you know. But like, he pulled this crew together, and I guess they're traveling planet to planet, investigating hints of where there might be human food or human civilizations, where there might be humans left. Which again, they don't really establish that until like another 7 minutes later. It just felt like the information was so out of order. Why wasn't that all one piece of information? Like, why didn't they step off the thing and go like, well, that was a heinous crash landing, but we'll still go and look for that human civilization so that we can collect the food there because I'm trying to open a restaurant. You know, it's like that could have been one sentence that guy said and we'd be instantly caught up to the situation. She could have said, oh yeah, ever since you hired the 4 of us from the spaceport last weekend, you know, to go on this quest, I've been... It's just that easy. Just throw in a line that like, or amend a line in a way that explains a little more and doesn't just keep raising more questions. That one part where it literally felt like they were teasing us that there would be a plot. He's like, I promise I have an idea. Well, what's your idea? And they go back and forth like a whole minute. That was wild. That was really bad. The action was good. The dialogue was atrocious. Is the proper word. The acting saved it a little bit. Like, considering how bad the writing is, the actors actually kind of did a really great job because they're working with a script that sucks. So, the fact that I could still kind of feel that the characters had some level of personality, although Antenna Girl, her personality is, I don't know, exists, basically, you know. You got one robot that doesn't talk and one robot that does talk, but they both act like robots. One's just a little more humanoid. You got mechanic guy and mechanic lady. And then you've got the girl and the guy. Like, yeah, 2B Girl was the star of the show for sure. And she got all the action. Well, like, and that's another thing. This scene really made the main guy and girl seem like shit. Like, they couldn't do anything. They got carried. She had a shitty little gun, which you can see here her gun can turn into like a bigger rifle or something. Was there not a way she could have turned it into like... Is that the same device as the goggles? Is it just that it turns into all kinds of shit? Is that what it is? Like it's a multi-tool and it turns into whatever like electricity can be used for? Plasma? Whatever's in her fucking thing? I don't know. This all could have been easily explained and it would have been way more interesting than what we learned. Alright, well, that's all I have to say about Spice Frontier. It was okay. Barely above mid is the right description. Thank you, Lapucia. Always entertaining to watch independent animations, even if I have to be a little harsh on them. I mean, I don't think that I don't think this being like reputationally considered good is even necessarily the best thing for it, right? Like this to me again feels, I don't know how serious they are about this story and like that they really want to make this show. I hope not that much. I hope that this is just like a vehicle to have a thing to make and that they're really hoping to get like poached or something, you know, like they're really hoping they're going to get hired by the Arcane team or something. Like they didn't really sell it. Yeah, no. They just kind of explained what would happen later if it was a show, but like that didn't make me think, "Oh, this is an interesting story." It just sounded like a list of events. A list of things that would happen. And I'm like, okay, will I care though? Will I don't care about these fucking characters at all. They're not interesting. They did nothing relevant to their own arcs in that episode. Nobody experienced growth. Nobody had any kind of clear conflict resolution. Like, it kind of ended without them even finishing the story of the episode, and then the next episode preview was like, by the way, we escape. Alright. Oh, alright. Yeah, it kind of was ass, the more I think about it. Moni, how do you keep getting to these GNX shows? God damn.
Show some love, y'all. Come on.
Cool. A little bit of stream snipe, indeed. Chilling with Moni is cool. This is like literally her third time doing this is night 3, I assume, because it's night 3 of the Los Angeles like back-to-back shows that Kendrick's doing, but she has like 3 different times been at Kendrick GNX live shows doing a stream. She's stalking that tour. Can't say I blame her. I mean, especially because she's probably made the ticket price back in super chats every time that she's done it. Okay, I think I'm caught up on requests for now, which means I might go actually back to playing Metroid Prime. I've made like $100. That's pretty cool. 2.5 hours. That's how long I streamed earlier today, and I made $3 from Gary Always. Nobody was here though. Nobody was awake and available. I underestimated what time Lapush is awake. I was like, oh, Australians will be up at noon US. No, I think that's probably like 4 or 5 in the morning Australia, actually. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not good at timing that out. It means Twitch is the worst platform objectively. That's also part of it. Twitch was also a part of the equation there. I need to have a streaming YouTube that redirects to Twitch. That's true. Well, like, what got me interested in doing it, but I know why this is the issue. Like, I know exactly that Twitch is the issue for the same reason that I've talked about this. So, Kiki is live right now. I used to watch this stream like every single night on YouTube. She streams like every night, doing discography run-throughs. Right now she's doing Joe Budden. So if I click this, it's going to be Joe Budden, right? So like, I was watching this on YouTube every night, and I don't know how the fuck she was getting past copyright originally, but at some point they finally started just killing her every single time. So she finally switched over to Twitch so that she could just do it over there, and the YouTube channel still like makes posts that advertise the Twitch streams and everything. It's just that I always forget because I don't use Twitch. So like, I will not remember unless I either see the community post on YouTube, or which doesn't usually show up on desktop. You know, you have to like go find them. If I don't see the community post on YouTube, I will probably not even notice that she did a stream, you know. There's another request. Oh yeah, there was another super chat, wasn't there? That's right, Contra Jelly. I forgot about this. Thank you to... I don't know how to say your name because it is written in Korean, but I appreciate it. Let's go. This looks crazy. Well, let me start by saying that this is aesthetically wonderful. I'm about to get ripped. What the fuck is that? Is that just like a... Is that like a... Is that just a crab? Oh! I cannot tell what language this is. Is this Korean? Is this... I think this is... I can't tell. I don't recognize these characters. It is Korean? Okay. It's an up-and-coming Korean indie band. I like it. This kind of reminds me... It's like... Not as like a dancey quite as Magdalena Bay, but it reminds me of that vibe. Like the Magdalena Bay aesthetic, but a little bit more... Besides being like East Asian... Nostalgic? Yeah, very... I mean, Magdalena Bay is also really nostalgic, but this is a little bit more directly, like, 80s sound font, you know? Maybe even 70s. Or, like, early 80s. Not that I was alive through any of that, just as I understand it through listening back through history. Hot. Whoa. That was a really cool visual effect. Oh shit. Yeah, this video is fucking awesome. And then you got some like Björk ass fucking fashion going on here too. Candle fingers. How long do you think it took to get into that fucking costume? If I was on acid, this shot would be freaking me the fuck out. Definitely going in the watch this on drugs playlist without a question. Your name translates to Thunderbull. That's an awesome name. She had a sword coming out of her like fucking Revolutionary Girl Utna. Well, that was awesome. Thank you. Go ahead and share that in my Discord. Pow! Watch that shit, y'all. Have you found your Manhunt book? I do know where it is. I don't want to read it right now, though. Because switching into a reading headspace is a bit much for the moment. Good night, Ellen. Have a good sleep. Let's do Umineko tomorrow. For reals. Whenever you want. That we're both available. Watch Cow and Chicken. No. Pusha, pay her to watch that. It'll be funny. I mean, if you want to, you can, but definitely not watching it for free. Oh my god, it might be Metroid time, y'all. I think I'm caught up. I've played like 5 minutes of this video game, which is, I mean, that's what I wanted, if I'm being honest. I was hoping I'd just be getting requests, but it is kind of funny how little I've made it in. I also fucked up my screen earlier. Yeah, that looks good. Scanned everything up here too, probably. Severe lacerations to the abdomen. Spinning around in circles. I am indeed a huge Metroid fan. Although I have not played Dread. Or the Samus Returns remake. Also, I have never played Prime 3, but what I've played of Prime 2 I did not like. Which I know a lot of people really love Prime 2. I could not get into it because it just doesn't have enough of what I like about this game in it, I think. Acid burns to the face on that one. Save time. Wow, I made it to the first save room after 2.5 hours. I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm just being funny about it. Fundamentally. Doesn't every trans girl love Metroid? I don't know if that's a stereotype or not. Not everyone. I think every trans girl has a special interest video game series for sure. I think people who are really good at video games tend to like Metroid because it's one of the best particularly Super Metroid is one of the best speedrunning games like of all time. And just one of the best games of all time. So like anybody who's like a pretty hardcore gamer, I think is going to be into Super Metroid. I know a girl who is a Mega Man specialist / old school Mario. Krona, while she does, while she was amazing at Super Metroid, is not really necessarily a Metroid expert as much as she is a From Soft. Now, if you want to talk about From Software, every trans girl that I have ever met is a From Software fan. Now, granted, a lot of that's my fault, because I did not shut up about Dark Souls for such a fucking long time. But I don't think I've met one goddamn trans girl that wasn't a Dark Souls fan. At the very least, through, like, YouTube videos about it, like, if they're not actively a Dark Souls player, they are a... Like, I feel like I am... In spite of, and yeah, Samus is definitely transcoded as fuck, for sure, absolutely. I mean, the fact that the game ends with you revealing that you were like a woman the whole time is like literally like a transition in and of itself. Like most people did not know Samus was a woman until the end of the game. Oh no, I have Discord open. Get out of here. Well, that was dramatic. Incubation period was prematurely terminated. Its shell had not yet fully hardened. So basically came out and died immediately in that big explosion. You may notice already that like motherhood is a huge theme of the Metroid series, including this game already. Like aside from the fact that the space pirates are badly mothering the Parasite Queen itself mothered all of these little baby parasites. So there's like this whole chain of motherhood theming going on. Thread, that's the phrase I wanted, not chain. That was funny. Get me out of here. I don't want to listen to the goddamn alarm anymore. Oh no, I'm out of missiles. Fuck. Not a big deal. No, no, open the door. Fuck you, big piston thing. Out of me way. That thing doesn't even kill you if it hits you, by the way. It just like pushes you to the edge of that tunnel. Ridley! You bitch! Metal Ridley. Okay, in fairness, Ridley probably has every reason to be mad at me. I think I may have turned them into a cyborg by kicking their ass previously. Still not sure what gender Ridley's supposed to be. And this is the part where I lose all my fucking powers. Yeah. I mean, for what it's worth, all of the, like, pretty much everything thematically in Metroid is stolen from the Alien movies. Including the psychosexual stuff, but it's less intense than the H.R. Geiger approach of shove a bunch of, you know, vaginal and penis imagery in your face at all times. Metroid has always struck me as more so biopunk kind of sci-fi. Take care, Gary. Welcome back, Lo. We did it, gang. We made it through the intro segment. I don't think I've got any new requests. Crash landing on an alien planet. Chill out, Samus. It's peaceful here. For now. Beetle. Extremely aggressive. Massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, it can cover short distances rapidly. Attacks anything that moves near their lair. Well, they shouldn't do that. It's not good for their health. Sap sack. Chemical reaction within sac produces violent explosion when agitated. Because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sac was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. Now only brave or ingenious creatures dare to devour it. I mean, have they developed the instinct to know that the fucking thing's gonna explode? Could you describe Pluto a little? Only know the story of her bonking her head. I have this video called Characterizing 9 Sides of My Personality, and in that I really lay out the schema of how I see myself inwardly. I think there might be a 10th personality being formed inside of me, but I don't know if it's just fusions going on or something more than that. My mind is a strange place. Sometimes I can't tell who's talking, is what I'm trying to say. But if it's on the Trixie channel, it's probably Baby President, Trixie the Golden Witch. Unless it's very obviously not. I guess those wasps don't show up until you've beaten the first little zone. Okay. I really gotta sample this fucking music for a beat. I've always... like, Phendrana Drifts has the best song in the world, so that's like the obvious go-to for making a beat out of, but this is underrated. Maybe it's because I'm not used to hearing it in headphones. I didn't realize how creepy and like immersive this music is. Lore! Chozo script translated. We Chozo are departing now after so many years in peaceful seclusion here on Talon 4. When we came, this place was a refuge for our spirits, a civilization built from native materials, bereft of the trappings of our technology. We were linked to the land here, kindred to the plants and animals, far away from the machines we had become so dependent on. And so we leave it now, pristine, a testament to the mortal forms we no longer need. We have drawn the veils of time and space aside and are withdrawing beyond the illusion. But we will never forget this, the most sacred of our homes, and we will remain ever watchful. I didn't realize the Chozo had, like, transcended physical fucking being. I missed that detail. The Chozo are a species that raised Samus, and they are the statues of Chozo are what always give you your powers. They like come to life and give you a power, and then they go back to being statues. So maybe that's what it means by they're immortal. Like they've literally become immortalized as statues. Large energy. I got large energy. God damn it. Tangleweed. Plant life with basic sentience. Retracts into the ground if threatened. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms. They are covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms. Okay. Oh, God, I'm in acid, though. So much of like this early part of the game, these like little enemies that I'm just plowing through are all like technological wonders of the age. Like the fact that you shoot those bugs and the light goes out and it changes the lighting in the level, or like the fact that there are so many of the little parasites or the other little guys that showed up just earlier. This boss fight I'm about to do as well. These are all just like things that technologically were not a thing before this era of gaming. Very much, look what the GameCube can do at full power. No other game pushed the GameCube that hard. The Metroid Prime games, I don't think. This fight is tricky, but the key is to just stare at your radar. I did it. I did it. Pluto is definitely someone small and powerful. You are very correct in thinking that. In many ways, she is the leader, project manager of this system. Akon! I got an energy tank. I can't fucking morph yet. Classic Metroid moment. Hey, look! Thing you'll obviously be able to access later. I guess you'll have to remember this and come back. 3 hours later. Actually, you get the morph ball pretty soon, I think. Is there anything in this room worth investigating? Drainage. Toxins. Yeah, I bet. 3D platforming in first person. Super Metroid used all the memory the system had available. I believe it. Particularly because of the shine sparking ability. I feel like that was pushing what the SNES could like represent. Oops. My shitty aim. Map time! I'm the map, I'm the map. Downloaded. Already scanned one of these, I guess. I didn't scan these mushrooms. Blast cap. Volatile chemicals in this wheat's toxic fungal cap may explode if agitated. The poisonous flesh of the blast cap helps keeps it from being eaten. It also detonates its fungal cap when it senses even slight contact. Well, good to know. Hell yeah. More missiles. The most important thing. Oh, there's another more. Oh, that's probably where that other morph ball room leads out to, actually. Damn it. 3D platforming in first person. Ugh. Unusually high concentrations of poison in these leaves. This is the scarlet rot. One of my favorite things about this game is that there is like a lot of damage you can just tank like that. If you're just like, whatever, I don't need 60 health as much as I want to beat through this hallway. I know I'm going to get it back from killing these beetles anyways. Okay, I did lose a lot of health that time, but you know what? I don't care. If I get killed by this boss, I'm really bad at this game. Uh-oh. Big boy. Weird that I didn't have to kill all of the little ones. That one's just kind of still there. Abnormal. Wait, I'm trying to get your little... Trying to get your offspring there. There we go. Dispatched. Morph ball. But I can't lay bombs. I love how the music is picked up now too. Like, all right, you're kicking ass now, so you get to listen to a little bit more kicking tunes. I just noticed all those little green butterflies. That was neat. We have to go back. 2D segment. Where have you deposited me? Oh, okay. Shortcut to multiple places. Come back, elevator. Thank you. Nope. Missed my shot. Why am I echoing Content Cop? I have no idea what you're talking about. Did I quote something that was said on Content Cop or something? Missiles and lore. Our sanctuary grows by the day. We Chozo know much of technology, but we have chosen to leave it behind on this journey. Our home here on Talon 4 will be a place of simplicity, structures hewn from the stone, bridges woven with branches, hallways caressed by pure waters. We build around the ancient and noble trees, drawing from their strength and giving them our own in return. All that is wild will flow around us here. Our race will be just one more group of creatures in the knit of nature. It is our hope that such a state will bring with it great wisdom, a greater understanding of the nature of the universe. Once our city here is complete, we will peer inward and discover the truth. Man, the Chozo sound mad pretentious. Oh, I need morph ball bombs to do this puzzle. No? I guess it's just like a gold mine. Hey! I knew I went through all that for a reason. Yeah. Let's go back to that shortcut area. Oops. Ah, yes, spider ball room. Definitely not much to do in here yet. Nope, wrong button. Man, y'all just gonna keep respawning. Okay. Fuck this room. I don't need to be here yet. Let's go to Magmore Caverns North. Why not? Oh, he starts those videos with the what we have to do here is go back audio clip. That is from a rap song originally. It's in like a shitload of rap songs, so I don't know which one it's actually from first, but really, that weird symbol doesn't get like a codex? Okay. I guess they're everywhere. Oh yeah, actually I don't know if I can go into Magmore Caverns or if I need like the Varius suit first. Do I get like a special suit for beating Flagra? No, it doesn't seem like I'm suffering here. Maybe it's Fendrana Drifts I can't go without having beaten Flagra? I don't remember. When you finish streaming, do you want to try redirecting the audience to a different live stream? I don't know. That depends on if there's anything going. Why? Do you have something in mind? Is there someone streaming that you want to see me promote? Oh, nope. Yep, there is a room I can't go into because it gets too hot. Okay. So I definitely need the Varius suit before I can go further. Cute that it lets you do this, especially because there's a save room down here so you can get stuck. Also, I don't remember this version of this song, like the super slow meditative version. I don't know if you only get that by coming there before you have the soup, but that sounded crazy. Or maybe it's just in the northern part of the level, I don't know. Okay. Where are we trying to go? Back there. Wait. Oh, I guess they both lead there, right? Right up there. Didn't do that part yet. You ever just enjoy playing video games and then forget you're like also like on a live stream? Oh, Jesus. I hope this is a fun game to watch. Let's scan that lore before I put the lights out. As we struggle with the great poison, something stirs at the edges of our vision. It is the hatchling Samus. We feel her across the void as she hunts the corrupted. Will our fates again be one? As our pride shatters, will prophecy become real? When all strength wanes from the Chozo, will it be the hatchling who fulfills our legacy? True sight eludes us, for the poison gnaws at all vision, leaving seers blind and filled with despair. Truth's blessing may come too late. Well, something fucked up happened. Fountain choked by overgrowth, toxin levels are high. Plasmite, small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. Plasmites are attracted to sources of heat, thriving on the energy present there. They emit light when hunting, and will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. Not at me, you won't. Damn little bugs. Keeping the lights on and all that. Alright, big room. Ugh, Jesus. I really didn't need that to come on screen like that. Yeah, I get it. Cool. I'm headed that way. I don't think I can actually do this bit yet. I think I come back to this after the next room. Gary always with $2 says, let me know what you think of my mermaid OC. You mean the one on your avatar? Your avatar is sick. She's on the We Make Art Discord. Alright, let me get in there. Through this safe door. Oh, this. Okay. Yeah, this is fucking hot. I love her expression. I love the way you did her eyes with the single color. It's like kind of alien but still cute. I really like the heavy lines thickness for the eyelashes. I love her outfit. The way you use the blue, like the blue on the pink for the to like indicate her scales is really good. Everything about this is excellent. This is pretty much perfect tier. Hey, Giga's here. I'm playing that one game from when you fart noise. Indeed. What else is happening here? We got some amazing Nisa art. Let me also give that the business. Look at this. Kino. Everyone here, actually Gary, I should give me whatever links you want to go in my link tree and I'll put it there. Kino's in my link tree. Nisa's in my link tree. Rocky the robot guy. Actually, I don't think he is in my link tree. I don't think he gave me a link yet. I need a link. Rocky, I need a link. I need to put all you beautiful artists in my link tree so that you can show off your beautiful art to the world through me. Good night, Giga. It's always good to see you because I love you. I like this game also. I'm glad you reminded me how much I love Metroid Prime, if you're still there. It's true, everyone in the Discord is crazy talented. More than that, though, they're all friendly and good people. Like, there's a lot of talented people in the world. Not a lot of talented people who are also good, friendly people, you know? That's the more valuable part, in my mind. God damn it. Heading to the furnace room. Alright. Damn it. Whatever. I missed a rune on my way up anyway. That's right. I remember what that's about now. Shit. You motherfucker. I don't remember where the last one was. We just did this the other day. Like less than 2 weeks ago. Wait, did I just see it on a wall? No, I'm seeing things. Anyone remember where this fucking one is? Where the last symbol is? There's one there. There's one on the floor here. There was one at the very top. Makes me think the last one would be somewhere in the middle ground between those two places, right? Maybe I'm just not supposed to do this yet. Maybe I gotta go back and deal with the furnace room first. Let's go deal with the furnace room. I don't think I even need to do this. I think that map data coming in was trying to tell me, hey, you're in the wrong fucking place, buddy. It puts the dollars in the donation or else it gets the prime again. There's gotta be a way you could make that rhyme. Super chat time again or else you get the prime again? I don't know. God damn you, son of a bitch. Shriek bat, territorial ceiling dweller. Body temperature peaks at 121 centigrade. Shriek bats have high internal temperature, making them easy to spot with thermal imaging. They roost on cave ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. Yeah, I know. I've gotten used to it. That annoying habit of theirs. Good thing they also explode when you shoot them. Pretty neat effect. Oh, 3D platforming in first person. What's this rune about? The path of corruption leads ever higher. Huh. Yeah? I fell. I fell. I fell. Oh my fucking god. 3D platforming in first person. What were they thinking in the early 2000s? What were they high on back then? Meth? Was meth still cool in the early 2000s? Motherfucker, I almost thought I didn't make that again. Oh yeah, Lo asking about if I ever go in VC or does the worshipping make it not worth it. We pretty much banned all those people. The types of people who make that a problem. We've got hard rules against it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I probably don't use VC as much as other people. I mean, Komu's in there like all the time, doing like group watches and stuff. I'm not in there nearly as often as that, but I've turned up for a few pretty. Also, if I turn up for a voice chat, I tend to get locked in like all day. Like, so when it does happen, it tends to be like a bit of an event. So I don't know if you noticed, but we be yapping in the Discord. All day, all night. The fact that I'm doing a stream right now is the only thing that might give someone a chance to catch up to me in the ranking of who posts the most on the Discord. Because there's a whole leveling system and all that. Anonymous says VC's mid, text chat is peak. I mostly agree. No one's catching you now. I don't know. Komu's not far behind me. She just had to work this morning and I didn't, but Gary asked, worshipping? Yeah, you know, like, there's a type of person who, if they see me in the VC, is immediately going to make the conversation about me in absentia of everyone else. Like, they're viewing it as, this is a way to talk to Trixie. And, like, I'm viewing it as, this is a way to talk to my friends, you know? So I usually will join VC because I see a bunch of people already in there who I already know, and I join in to see what they're talking about and join in that conversation. But if I join in and then somebody starts asking me my opinion about something, you know, unrelated because they've just always been curious about it, it's like, this is not the time for that, you know, like, that's not what this is for. This is not the place, this isn't the Q&A channel, you know. But again, the kinds of people who would make that a problem, they get talked to, you know. The Discord has a pretty powerful culture at this point, and we have a very strong moderation staff. I pretty much pick moderators who are protective of the community and of me as like a person in and of myself. I feel like I have mentally undercredited how adaptive the music in this game is to different scenarios as you go. Like, it just happens so naturally, and then you suddenly realize, like, oh yeah, this is like a tense sound for this tense scenario I'm in, which this is... I probably just fucked this up, but... Oh, I definitely fucked it up. Might as well just wait for the timer to go out and then do it again. Time out, you son of a bitch. I can't. There's no way I'm making it. I know I've been referring to it as my Discord, but I really gotta just start calling it the Golden Butterflies community, like broadly. Partly so that it doesn't lead to as many questions about the Discord itself, but also because like it's not really so much about the fact that it's a Discord as it is like a group of people that I like and care about, and we happen to have a Discord as the main way that we communicate, you know. Lo, I 100% understand you on the subject of, you said I prefer physically talking to people. I wish there was a Clubhouse type of thing, IRL, because I prefer talking to people that way. My personality doesn't come off as well in text. Trixie Clubhouse would be peak. I 100% agree. I mean, the main thing that all of us in the Discord have been trying to do is just plan out how we're meeting each other. Particularly conventions are like the main way I've met with internet people I've known throughout my career. But also, like, Krona literally just came to my house, you know, like a week and a half ago. She was just like, hey, I live close enough. I can just drive there. So that was an amazing time. We had like a weekend of just fucking chilling out, watching anime, making content. And yeah, I would like to meet pretty much everybody. I mean, anybody who wants to meet me, I usually want to meet them. Like, the main criteria of me wanting to meet somebody is that they also want to meet me, because I'm always curious to meet new people and see, you know, how our chemistries collide. Sometimes I meet people, don't vibe with them at all. You know, I've had multiple times. There was somebody who just got who I've met in person before, but never really formed any kind of relationship with them past that point. And they managed to get themselves kicked out of my Discord server because they were complaining about the fact that we were planning to do a big purge of all the people we don't know, which we did do. But they got kicked out before that because they were like upset at the idea of it, and it was like, yeah, but we know you though. But we know but I've met you. You would never have been targeted for this. But the fact that that person had that mentality that they would be, in spite of having met, is how I know the chemistry is truly off, you know? Like, it's like, damn, how could you have made it this far and still have so little of an idea of what's going on here, you know? Just seems strange. But, you know, usually I meet somebody and I like them. God damn it. Okay, that was brutal. I wish the runes stayed lit even after you left the room, since I already scanned 2 of them before, but whatever. I did it. I did it. I gotta pee. What the hell happened? I'm dead. How did this happen? What did I do wrong? No! What did I do? Did I leave myself standing and poisoned? I don't remember there being enemies on screen. How much did I just undo? God damn it. Motherfucker. How much progress did I lose? Oh. Oh. Did I do the furnace already at least? Have I not even done the furnace? Tell me I didn't do the furnace and then just skip the save point. Is that what this is? Is that what this leads up to? Yeah, right? I was a fool. I was truly a fool. I was like many times over a fool. Oh, this might be too traumatic to continue. I've got almost 4 hours. It's been quite a while since we had a request. I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you, everybody. I guess I'm going to go to bed. Good night. See you in the Discord.